This is Canadian beef. It's a natural food that's wonderfully healthy and delivers incredible taste. It also comes from one of the most natural places on Earth. How do BC ranchers keep it that way? We're going to find out.
We're so advanced in how we produce cattle, genetics, so they're more efficient. It's super important to us and super important for us to keep up with technology to only keep improving and making our industry better.
The future of ranching is rooted in two things: environmental stewardship and great genetic traits.
The ecological goods and services that we provide to the rest of society by being excellent managers is valuable.
Genetics are important because it helps shape your herd in the direction you need to go. So if we want to produce moderately framed cows, we would buy bulls that produce moderately framed calves. You need to pick what works for you.
The best beef comes from the best breeding stock. Because Canadian breeds are strong, healthy, and thrive in our extreme climate, they're the envy of the world.
The Hereford and Angus are the two main breeds we utilize because they're very hardy and they get the job done.
Canadian genetics are very important to the rest of the world. We've worked very hard in meeting the needs of what the end user wants.
Strong environmental stewardship and continued research may be the future of beef, but it's the day-to-day personal commitment of individual ranchers that keeps the industry sustainable.
Here you go.
Ranching is a 7-day, 24-hour-a-day business. And so you have to always be on it and always making sure that things are taken care of.
There's lots of crop production and lots of cattle management and lots of other things that we all do.
Millie, get him going. Get him up, Millie.
Like all domestic animals, cattle require near constant care and attention.
Cows don't take holidays. It doesn't matter if it's Christmas and everybody's sitting down to have dinner. We're out with the cows making sure they're fed.
In the summer, herds are monitored regularly and moved from pasture to pasture.
We want to keep those cattle cycling and breeding, so we want to keep them on grasses that keeps them extremely healthy.
In the winter, herds are kept closer to home and fed every day in all temperatures.
They know where home is. And I have a feeling that the reason that they like coming back down here is because they know that they're going to be well taken care of.
In spring, calves are vaccinated, branded, and fitted with an electronic ear tag.
In the fall, when you bring them all home, you need to identify whose cattle are whose.
Ear tags are also the first step in a beef traceability program. Using the latest electronic technology, every animal can be traced back to its place of birth.
The RFID tag is an acronym for radio frequency identification.
That allows us, to keep track of our own cattle, but it also goes all the way through the process, and so it's a really effective way of making sure and protecting our consumer.
While advanced tracking technology and strong environmental stewardship defines ranching, commitment to excellent animal care defines the BC rancher.
The more time and effort you put into your cattle herd and your fences and your forage and your grassland, the more you get in return.
Being neighbors and good neighbors is very critically important to us because we're not here for a short time, we're here for a long haul.
Hey guys.
To help ranchers optimize animal health and safety, the Canadian beef industry has combined the expertise of producers, veterinarians, animal scientists, humane societies, and governments to create a code of practice.
The Cattle Handling Code of Practice is a guideline to maintain the health of the animal. You want to minimize stress everywhere along the way in the animal.
The Cattle Handling Code of Practice is something that means my animals are looked after every day of the year.
The Canadian Code of Practice for the care and handling of beef cattle is one of the best in the world and helps ranchers raise safe, healthy, high-quality beef.
I think it just helps set a standard and keep everybody on the same page of things we need to be doing.
You look at the wide open spaces and the nature and what we do and how they live. They live a pretty open, free, natural life.
Beef, good, natural.